Hello Commanders, my name is Psyche, and today we're talking about the Thargoids. We've heard that a federal capital ship has been shot up in HIP 17044, which I'm navigating to here. An urgent message went out confirming that they were carrying data stolen from Professor Palin. The entire crew is dead and the ships are a wreck. However, there's some interesting stuff out there. So if you want to go see it all for yourself, which I highly recommend, jump into HIP 17044. I will explain how to reach it. Now, it wouldn't be a Psyche Elite video or stream without something going wrong, so as I jump here, an NPC tries to interdict me. However, thankfully, I was already charging my FSD, so as you can see, I won. Ha! Anyway, assuming you don't get hyperdicted during your jump, which I was slightly disappointed didn't happen to me in this particular jump, go ahead and land into HIP 17044 and open up your system map as soon as you get there. You then want to select the second planet on the system map. It looks like this. Once you've selected the planet number 2, you want to close your system map and fly out towards the planet. It should take you a few seconds, as it's between 1500 and 2000 light seconds from the star. And then as soon as you arrive, you want to open up your galaxy map. From here, you want to select the system Asterope. That's Asterope, as you can see here. Make sure that you only select Asterope, don't plot route. So you want to click on the little arrow icon, not on the plot route icon. This is because if you plot route, it can skew things a little bit. Once you've selected that, close your galaxy map and fly for about 11,000 light seconds. You can probably navigate there by just pointing towards the blue nebula from the star, but I've had the most success doing this specifically. The urgent message sent out last night confirms that the Thargoids are back. Now I can show you in a little bit how we can see that in game. However, Frontier has revealed that patch 2.4 is entitled The Return, and they have confirmed themselves that Thargoids are our next potential threat. Many of us have suspected this for a while, however despite all the hyperdictions and alien appearances, some have remained skeptical. During the Frontier livestream, it was hinted that we may be able to choose how we deal with the Thargoids, though whether that's as an individual commander or as a group remains to be seen. They've also said that we will need to find ways to work together to defend against the insectoid threat, which implies we might need to be very cautious going into 2.4. There should also be some new weapons and tech available to help us out. This will definitely be interesting to see in 2.4, which is due to release in Q3 this year. We will also be receiving more information at future events, meaning we can likely expect some updates in Gamescom in August and EGX in September. Now that you've been flying for a while, you should be approaching the rough 11,000 light second mark. Make sure you slow down so you don't miss your target. Soon you should see an unregistered comms beacon pop up on your display. Ignore any unknown signal sources that may pop as well. Target the unregistered comms beacon and approach it, again slowing down so as to not overshoot it. I'm quite impressed I managed to not do that this time, since I did every other time. Once you're ready to drop out safely from Super Cruise, that's where things get interesting. Let's go now and see the Federal Capital Shipwreck. As you can see, several Fed ships have been completely destroyed, though some do look salvageable, I'll admit. The capital ship itself has taken substantial damage and parts of it still burn. There's a creepy glow and some green smoke coming off much of the damaged ship, and the scorch marks along the hull do seem to resemble those we may have seen before in similar attacks. One question stands out for me at least. Did the Fads attack first, or did the Thargoids want the data they had stolen? Either way, I think it's clear that we don't want to get on the Thargoids' bad side. Clearly 2.4 will have a lot of decisions for us to make, and it's apparent that we may have a war on our hands. And what about you? Will you stand with humanity and attack on sight, or do you want a more peaceful result so we can learn more from this apparent threat? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear what your opinions are about the upcoming Thargoids in 2.4. Along with a private data beacon, which can be scanned for unknown ship data, there is a transmitter in the midst of the wreckage. At hour, every hour it comes alive and transmits this message. Let's listen. Tango, Hotel, Alpha, Romeo, Golf, Oscar, India, Delta, Romeo, Echo, Tango, Uniform, Romeo, November, Thargoid return. Thanks for watching and see you next time, Commanders.